What if I told you you could make money on YouTube while keeping your 9 to 5? No, it's not a dream. People are doing it and it is possible. People have done it. They've proven that it is possible. You don't have to leave your job to start earning on YouTube. No. So in this video, I want to just talk and show you how to make both work and YouTube work for you, if that makes sense. Yes, with very simple strategies. They're very simple. You probably have thought about it because I think there is life in your 9 to 5 and you can make YouTube money with it. Lots of people are talking about toxic work culture, toxic work environment at this point in time, and people are just talking about it, but they're not giving us the reason what they think caused it, but also their way out of it. So it's not very helpful, is it? No, it's not. We're also hearing about, quitting your job to pursue YouTube. But what if it's not the best move right now? The economy is so down. People are poor, literally poor. I work with people, I'm a people professional, so I know that a lot of people are opting out of their pensions. Why? Because life is difficult. There are utilities to pay if you live in the UK or the US or Canada, wherever it is in the Western world. Before you get your money, you know where your money is going. Yes. If you're not living on credit card debt, you have utilities that are sucking up the money. You've got mortgage, you've got rent, everything is taking up the money. But you can start making money on YouTube, even if you're working full time. I remember having this conversation with my sister yesterday, and she said to me that by the time she gets home, she is knackered. I know. I've been there. And I'm still still there. But we are not going to stop, are we? Because I can only imagine building a YouTube income stream while I'm keeping my 9 to 5. So my side hustle is what is going to become my main income, because my side hustle, we're going to be keeping that for a side. So today I'm going to show you how to make it happen, what I am doing as part of my own thinking to, do this at the same time to keep both streams parallel. So, but first I want us to talk about why the 9 to 5 is a trap. Is because many people think that YouTube is only for full-time creators. We wake up in the morning to go clock in at this 9 to 5. You spend the best part of your day at work. And at the end of the month, you get paid. You're trading your time for money. And YouTube is light work. I am not disputing that. It's not. By the time you go to work in the morning, come back in the evening, you have weekends only, especially for those of us who work full time. So it feels like there's no energy left for something like YouTube or to even pursue anything that looks like a hobby, which is something we want to be doing before we get to the age of 50, 60 and get to retirement. We want to find hobbies that bring us joy. And it's just not one hobby for the rest of our lives. I want us to start cultivating a habit of rediscovering and reinventing ourselves. There is no time limit to transformation. We simply have to keep going. So there is that fear of quitting 9 to 5 job and coming into full-time for YouTube. I don't advise that. No, I wouldn't. I work as a people professional. That just doesn't make sense for me because life is difficult. Life is going to life. How are you going to survive, right? So you want to keep your job and make money on YouTube. I'm still going to say it. You don't need to quit your job to start earning on YouTube. You simply just start creating content. And creating content doesn't have to be a full-time commitment. No, it doesn't. The key is consistency. The key is taking baby steps. The key is taking small steps. And small steps or consistency looks different for everybody. It depends on your lifestyle. It depends on how your life is set up. So you want to start doing that in your spare time. You've already got the experience. You've got the knowledge with which you're doing your work, your 9 to 5. Now it's time for you to share it. So there are some practical steps that I do to make YouTube money while I'm working my 9 to 5. And these are the 5 steps. I hope they help somebody out there. So the first thing is that I leverage my day job. So I share, work-related knowledge that I know, mentoring, coaching, but also stories from workplace my workplace, which no, there's confidentiality. So I won't be sharing personal stories, but I share stories from the industry, but also stories from social media. I'm sure a lot of us women over the age of 40 have TikToks. Yes, you can share career advice. What should people learn? What should they avoid if they're going to get into your career? What are the benefits of going into your career for you? What do you think about your career or your job? What is it from your own perspective? What you like about it? What you don't like about it? How can people get into it? What are the shortcuts? What are sort of the tips, the red flags of it? What would you do differently in terms of your job? I foresee that in the next 20 years with AI, a lot of jobs now that exist now will no longer be. So I'm saying leverage your day job. Then number 2, use your free time. Create content during lunch breaks, during weekends, which is why I'm saying keep your content simple. That's number 3. Don't overcomplicate it. Because once you overcomplicate it, you will not do it. If you overcomplicate it and you have to set up and you have to create a studio, then there is no point. You won't be able to do it on the weekends. You won't be able to do it during your lunch breaks. You won't be able to do it during time in between meetings, or maybe on your days that you're working from home. For those of us who work flexibly, that is the time you want to start using to create your content. That's the time you want. And you want to use your phone. Don't carry a camera about because it's just not going to happen. Start using your phone. It's simple. It's with you all of the time. All you do is flip it up and off you go. Press record and start speaking to it, which is why we will not be using script. You want to talk from your head. You want to learn how to speak and articulate yourself. That is what we're going to do. Number 4 is that we're going to start batch content creating. You want to batch recording the videos. Take a day or 2 during the week and create multiple videos so that you don't start scrambling for content. You don't start thinking, what am I going to film next? You've already got one day. Thrash out 5 or 6 videos. That is what Fumi Desaluvode does. She's a full-time content creator on YouTube and she's a woman in her 50s. Even that, it's like tuning in on your TV. Fumi Desaluvode, you will see her. She drops videos every single day. How is she able to do it without burnout? We would not know. But what she claims is that she batches her videos. She batch records her videos. That is what you want to do. But also the 5th idea is that you want to optimize for passive income. So you want to start to think about content or focus on content that can generate you revenue over time. So you want to think of evergreen content, contents that are not just on trend. We use titles on trend to grow quickly. Right? You want eyeballs on your content, but you need something that is evergreen. So some of your titles will be particular to your channel if you really do this well. Some of your ideas will be particular to your own niche if you do this well, but feel free to jump on trendy video titles because they will help you grow. You don't have to pick between your stable job and your YouTube career. Don't give one off for the other, I wouldn't say, because your 9-to-5 job can actually fuel your YouTube success by providing content ideas and resources. You can create one that is lifestyle if you want. You can create another YouTube channel that is about your professional career, your 9-to-5, or you can simply merge them together. So for every 5 videos that you create in terms of lifestyle content that you enjoy, you love, you know that is where you're going at, you create another 5 that has to do with your 9-to-5, just so that the next generation coming behind, they have something to look forward to. They have something to learn from. That is, see that as your own contribution to the world, if you may. So you can do both. Your 9-to-5 doesn't have to stop you from creating a future on YouTube. I want you to start now. I want you to start today. I hope you start today. But the ultimate aim of that is a selfish reason. It's just so that we can build our income streams together, right? See you in the next one.